Hello and welcome back to Tours and Tournaments. Between episodes, I've been looking at something that we missed on the previous character that we probably should have done before they died, but, well, it's a little late for that now, but we're going to have a look at it now. That is, of course, our culture. Now, the reason we didn't look at this is originally our plan was to merge our culture with Norse. Now, obviously that didn't happen because we have no Norse holdings, but we never actually went back to the original thing that triggered us to think about it, which was, in here we have some spare cultural traditions, and we have some spots for cultural traditions. So, we should actually start moving towards them and getting some cultural traditions in that'll be useful to us. And I think I found the one that I want. Now, just to remember the ones that we currently have, because I don't actually fully remember. So, children are worshipped in martial educations. Didn't remember that one. That's good to remember. You get additional bonuses for diligent, patient, and athletic. Can we see what the additional bonuses are? No, I'm not entirely sure I can see where they are, but that's okay. But there are additional bonuses. We'll just accept it. It's probably the stress ones or something. There we go. Dutch characters get lowered prowess as a base. Well, that explains a lot. Men-at-arms recruitment cost is higher. You know what? A lot of this is starting to explain a lot of things. Development growth is higher. Building construction cost lower. Levy size is up. And is it the same in the other one for farmlands and floodplains? Cool. This one, city holdings get bonuses. Well, we should probably build some city holdings then, shouldn't we? If they get more taxes, levies, and development. Maritime mercantilism. So the trade port line of buildings can be constructed one era earlier. Okay, yeah, probably should have done something. And coastal holdings gain extra tax. Yeah, probably should have looked into that earlier as well. I'm starting to realize that some of this was actually quite relevant. Allows you to unlock the adaptive militia innovation in the late medieval era. Okay, well, sure. We're not there. And then these ones get additional bonuses in coastal baronies in the counties of this culture. So more coastal stuff is definitely good for us. Okay, cool. And that works perfectly, because the one that I want to get in here is I want to go down and I want to get... it's not that one. It is down here. Seafarers. And the reason I want to get it is the trade port line of buildings... is the second one here. Increase levies in counties of this culture. I think that's going to be amazing. And it also allows the ability to sail in major rivers and lowers the embarkation cost. I think this will work really well. It's the base prestige, which is perfect. And it will allow us to do all sorts of things. Like we could then sail down here and do all sorts. It might also help us for traveling to tournaments. Like if there's a tournament in Central Europe, all we need to do is find the river and off we go. I think this sounds like it could be quite useful. So, that's what we're going to do. In terms of other things, though, we need to get to 2,000 prestige, so we'll work on that. Probably go to a tournament or two. And two, we need to figure out what we're doing with France. Now, I have a plan for France. My plan currently for France, if we inherit it, which we should, as people have pointed out, the way that it works is if one person has two kingdoms, it will split. It doesn't consider what lands you have if it hasn't come from one person, right? So if we had both kingdoms, then it would split. Otherwise, it will go straight to that one, which means it is going to go to this child. So, assuming that one person inherits, and currently there is pretty much no way they can, unless I guess everybody dies, in which case our heir would end up being our brother, and her heir would end up being I'm not entirely sure, but her heir would end up being someone, I'm sure, related to her. I'm actually not sure. Her heir, I guess, would just go to some random French person at this point. It's probably like back a few generations and then off somewhere down an unknown family line. But assuming that one of our 4 children lives, and in fact, actually, we do need it to be one of our 2 sons live because France is male only. Assuming that all goes okay, we are going to have France. Now, my plan with this is to basically act as an absentee king. What we're going to do is we're going to be over in Frisia. We're going to have a bunch of Dutch people on our council. We're going to have Dutch people in the court positions. We're going to fully invest in Frisia, and that's going to be our plan. And then if France, wants to become independent, it can become independent. If they want to, if on succession it goes away, that's absolutely fine. We're going to focus on our game, and this is going to be basically just extra levies and taxes for a generation. That's going to be my plan. We'll see how much we go into it. Does France hold any land outside of France? No, but it does hold Ypres, which is technically, or de jure, Ypres is part of France, which is going to be a problem because it will also go on succession. But anyway, we can worry about that later. Right, now that we've worked out a couple of things that we're going to do, let's work out what's up with this character. So let's see. First off the bat, diplomacy is incredible. This is a huge change from where we've been so far. Our last character had nothing, right? Absolutely nothing going for him. This one fantastic stat, and one average stat. We can work with that, right? Some of these are not so good, but on the positive side, we don't really care that, stewardship, martial, and learning are bad, because we don't really want to go to war. What we want to do is use this as a lifetime where we consolidate power and we actually go to tournaments and things and we compete. Probably we're looking to compete in recitals and other such things like that, but, we'll see what we can do. So, this is pretty good for that. What are we? We're fickle, temperate, which is a virtue, which is nice. We have got a little bit of a progress in foot and horse, so we'll work on that. And then we got diplomatic courtier as well, because we're in the court for long enough, which gets us just a free extra diplomacy. That's good. We also have a claim on the Duchy of Frisia. So we could use this claim to take his title if we were feeling so inclined. I don't think I want to. I quite like the fact that this line still continues on, and it's kind of interesting, so we'll leave it for just now. But it's worth knowing we have it. Can I renounce my claims? I'm sure there must be some way of doing that. I don't know. Probably not. But that's okay. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about anything here. Right. Let's have a look at our council first. I think this is the easiest place to start, and then we'll work our way back. We have no available spouse. Ah, yes, because our spouse is away, we don't actually get any stats from her. That's good to know. Oh, do we have an alliance? I think we have one implicitly, yeah. We could ally with our brother. This seems like a sensible thing to do, if he will accept it, because then he won't join factions against us, and we won't do anything against him. That seems absolutely fine. We'll do that for just now. Do we have an alliance with Moravia? No. Do they want an alliance? Also no, so that's fine. Chancellor? Actually, which position is most important? Spymaster is fairly important if we can get somebody who's actually good in here. Yeah, we don't really have anyone who's that good. Yeah, I don't know. Steward? It could be our brother. Are you our... Yeah, you could actually be our steward as well. Our brother could be our marshal. I think 17 is fine. Yeah, let's make our brother our marshal when he accepts our offer. Let's unpause the game and let that happen. Gained a rival? Duke Stefan of Jülich. He hates me because we're in a feud. Okay, well, do I just kill him, I guess? How many members of his house are left? 3? Alright, sure, I'll kill you. If you're going to keep doing this. Can we excommunicate him? Pope likes us. Yeah, let's just get him excommunicated. And then I'll try killing him. Okay, right. Fine, we got our alliance. Right, so now I can change my marshal to be him. He's not good at anything else. He is a powerful vassal. Boom. He's in there. Spymaster. I mean, we could go for someone like Holland. I think she'd be okay. I think we can have one position on our council which isn't a powerful vassal. It's not like a hard and fast rule, but we'll go with that. She'll be fine for just now, and people are actively trying to kill us, so that seems good. You can be my steward, you're just carrying on your job, and then our chancellor. Honestly, I don't really care that West Friesland hates us. Like, why does he hate us? One seat on council. Unpreferred heir. Alright, well whatever. I'm actually going to put this guy in charge instead. Wait, do we have another powerful vassal? Nope. Okay. You can have the role for just now. Wonderful. So now we've done that, let's choose ourselves a lifestyle. So diplomacy. Ooh. So we got thoughtful, so the gift sends are more effective. Ducal conquest, so we can use that casus belli. Forced vassalage, we don't really need to use any of them. We can learn additional languages. Okay. Foreign affairs efficiency goes up. Flexible truces, there's no penalty for breaking them prestige-wise, and we get shorter truces. Each alliance gives us diplomacy, so our diplomacy just went up with that alliance. Independent rulers like us, and we can get an alliance without a marriage. Ooh, okay. Fabricate claim on county speed plus 75% and unlocks the bloody grand wedding. I don't know if we need that. And then this one gets us some diplomacy, an independent ruler opinion. Okay. I think groom to rule is interesting. I definitely think we should go in here to get that so that our children get better stats. So I guess we'll stick with this for just now. Let's go diplomacy plus 3. It gives us 24 diplomacy. That's a pretty good stat. That's going to get quite a lot of people to like us quite a lot. So Moravia, I'm guessing, still does not want that alliance, huh? No, they're 23 away. We could send them a gift. How much does a gift cost? 150. It would get us enough opinion, but like it's a little expensive. We'll hold off on that for just now. Right. Council's looking fine. Now, apparently we don't have everywhere of top control. Must be something else in our realm doesn't have max control. It's West Friesland, which is currently being sieged. Okay, well, there's not a lot I can do about that there. So we'll just ignore that one and probably move you on to train commanders. Yeah, let's go train commanders, although hostile scheme success chance going down might be quite useful right now. You know what, let's do that for just now. Let's get him to guard us, because we are fairly certain that Ulich is going to try and kill us. Okay, appoint a worthy successor to the Knight of the Serpent. This is Knight of the Serpent. Currently Gargamel is our acclaimed knight, and we have no successor. So we could go and search for one, but we'll hold off on that for just now. That's fine. You expect a council position. Shame. Potential alliances. Aquitaine, who is my cousin. He will not accept. Okay. And why do we have a potential alliance? I understand it's because they're all, like, related to us, but, like, through what? Through our Aunt Berta of Bavaria. Okay, Aunt Berta of Bavaria's... I'm now trying to find how she's connected to us. I'm not entirely sure. Is it through who? Is it through her? Maybe? Yes, it's through her. So it's through our grandmother, Queen Waldrada. Alright, cool. I don't really need the alliance, but thank you. My brother-in-law, King Visibor, is Great Moravia. Okay, so if either of them starts to like us, we can get alliances there. You can negotiate. Wait, so that's potential alliance negotiations. You can negotiate alliances with these people. Is this because... This is because we're able to negotiate alliances with anyone. So I could potentially get an alliance with the other person in Aquitaine who just holds a single county. Wait, does the other person just hold a single county? He holds a duchy, but yeah, still not a lot. Okay. I think that's fine. I don't think we need an alliance this exact second in time. Artifacts have low durability. That's got 20 years left on it. That's got 18 years. I think we're okay on both of them. I think we're getting to the point where I'm ready to unpause the game and let things roll. Hold court? I guess we could do that. Yeah, let's hold court as well. Right. We're after prestige here as our main thing. My lord, I propose a cadastral survey of all the counties you own. Improved knowledge and mapping of your lands will certainly increase its prosperity. Thorbjorn would like to do that. Sure, why not? Shadow and a Knight. Represent the local community. Yeah, we'll tell our court physician to stop digging up the cemeteries. Prince Arnold stands before you, his face grave of concern. My lord, the threat of East Francia weighs heavy on the mind. King Wolfram looms across the border, only days from the gates of Utrecht and House Falkwalding's hearths. You must help fortify my lands. Utrechian soldiers and fortifications are all that stand between Frisia and ruin. Okay, so we can spend 50 gold. We get a wheat hook on Prince Arnold. We get frontier ramparts, and he gets opinion of us. Duty, we must fortify the capital. Nonsense, East Francia is no threat. We can just talk him out of this being a problem. We are all burdened by the risks of war. I think we just talk him out of it being a problem, but that is actually a good point. They are a little scary. Hey, we're now at rank 5, which gives us all those bonuses. We could potentially get a few extra bonuses, but I think I'm okay with where we are now. East Francia has its own problems currently. Like, it thoroughly has its own problems, and it will not be attacking us. I actually think Lotharingia is bigger of a threat, but our alliance with France basically means that nothing is a threat right now. Right? Nothing that's actually going to attack us. Raiding is a threat, but, like, there's nothing we can do about raiding until we get slightly stronger troops. I guess that could be an argument for focusing on getting men-at-arms sooner. Men-at-arms are expensive, though. I don't know. They're very expensive. Okay, cool. I'm going to unpause. Hey, cool. You've excommunicated Ulich. Ah, yes, Ulich. Completely forgot about them the moment they weren't on the screen. Let's pin him. And let's think about murdering him. Like, I would love to murder him. Could I do any wars against him that make sense? I could press somebody else's claims. I could ducal conquest. That's not really what I'm thinking here. I guess he would have to be an independent top-level ruler. There is a war about excommunication, isn't there? Anyway, because he's excommunicated, nobody likes him, and they're going to join schemes against him. So that's good. Let's do that. Also means people won't join his schemes because they don't like him, and it means that his liege is likely to do something against him as well. So, yeah, I think this is good. This is good. Notable guest has arrived with a claim. Okay, not awfully worried. What's this? Prandial excess. Each day it seems my court is abuzz with talk of the next banquet, and many have grown rather more portly as of late. The culinary activity is fueled by Queen Antoinette, Theobald, and Gargamel's constant vying to demand the most memorable meal from my overworked cooks. Okay. Well, I can get some court grandeur off of this and gain some stress. Only the best for my court. I can gain court grandeur without it really hurting us. The extravagance has gone too far. That's the Archbishop who would dislike us on these ones, by the way. Or will you never be satisfied? I think we get the opinion, and then we get the little court grandeur boost. It puts us up to 6 temporarily. Get a huge amount of bonuses. You get 4 extra knights at this amount over. It's crazy good. We're going to drop off of it almost immediately, but that's fine. Okay, I was really worried because I was looking at the bottom right and I'm like, that does not look like the Pope. And it was like, new religious head, but it's a new religious head of the Bori. Oh, that's kind of cool. So a religion has actually done something. I'm really liking this patch for like other people actually doing anything in the game. It did feel like on the earlier patches of CK3 that the AI never actually did anything. They reacted to what you did, but they never actively were doing their own plans. Now we're seeing down here, areas that we're not even interacting with are actually doing things. That's kind of cool. I like it. Right, let's unpause, let things roll. They've gone away, which is good for us. Right. Feud. Targets of ire. Though I doubted it at first, I'm becoming convinced that through the gossip of the court that Duke Stefan wants my head, all because of competing claims. All of Falkwalding is game to him by their association to me. This hatred is seeped from the head down throughout his entire miserable family. I'm going to reciprocate. Let's kill him. The cadastre completed. My steward, Duke Thorbjorn, bows briefly before me and explains with a satisfied smile, "My lord, you might remember that some months ago you invested a large sum of gold into a cadastre of your realm, of your counties. I personally supervised the matter and can proudly say the job is done. So every held county gets development progress. Nice, and we got some prestige off of it. Hey, That's a pretty good amount that we got there. New thing is that we're feuding. Here's the thing about feuding with this house. There's 3 living members of their house. There's 18 living members of our house. This ain't gonna go well for them. Right? And we're already mid-plot to kill him. It's just not gonna go well. He's gonna die. I really tried to ignore it. However, I don't think we can. All that glitters. My lord, this pouch contains a powder most nefarious. I don't think we need that, because I don't need to spend any money, because we have 95% chance of killing him, and that is the cap. You're raiding me with 1,000 troops? I have some level of respect. Not a lot, but some. Beat him up. That's fine. I was half considering there, like, do I send my brother in? Just to see what happened. Like, you know, if he died, would it be the worst thing ever? It wouldn't be the worst thing. Like, you know, we're not gonna kill him. I guess we could put somebody who's actually good in charge. Never mind. That does make the difference between us failing to win and winning. But yeah, I mean, like, if it wasn't going to lose us the thing, then we would have done it. Wait, you're sieging back here? That's tricky. They're raiding 2 things. A winged messenger. I don't need to do that. We also lost the battle because I think embarkation wore off at the last second. That's annoying. Okay. Our banner upgraded as well because our renown is higher, I think. Yeah, so because that ranked up, we now have a better banner. I believe that we have just lost the Hornblower of Holland, or maybe we lost glory because we lost the battle. It's not going well. Everything's been raided. Everything's going badly. He discovered my scheme, but we have basically 100% success chance. Cousin was slain in battle. Prince Goucher was slain during the Battle of Chatelierul, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, they lost this title. This title's now held by my cousin, Prince Jaspart. Cool. Neighboring ruler won war. So Lotharingia won their war against the Northman army. And, so East Francia lost their war against, I think it was a faction. Yeah, faction for Ludwig's claim on the Kingdom of East Francia. So now Ludwig has that, and Bavaria is now held by King Wolfram. Okay, interesting. So now East Francia is actually worrying. They've already raided all of our land. Turns out I shouldn't have had as much, pride as I did in terms of trying to beat them off of our land, but there you have it. Maybe I should have turned around and gone for that one. Yeah, we need a few extra troops. I definitely think we need to invest a little bit. That did not go very well. Yeah, my courtier was also slain there. Let's try and get ourselves some better knights. Do we have anybody who's unmarried? It's probably something worth having a look at, isn't it? In our court. Okay, so we have some people who just need married, so we might as well do them as well at the same time. But we're really looking for like women looking for men rather than the other way around, because we really need knights. There we go. Like this kind of person is who we're looking for. We'll do a prowess search. There we go. 30 prowess. That's the only requirement for joining us. Welcome to... Oh, matrilineal. Welcome to our court. Almost did that the other way around. That would have been bad. You. We don't want to marry you to anyone who's landed. You're a regent but not landed? I think that means you're a regent. I still don't think we want to do that because I don't know if regents would... It should drag her to... You know what? Let's test it. This should drag her to our court. Let's see if that's still the case. Actually, let's just stop there. Okay, that's fine. So our courtier stays in our court. And she moves to our court. That's fine. Just wanted to double check. Right. Yolande, prowess, Yellen. Let's get him in our court. Matrilineal. That's fine. Next up, Petronia. Might as well do the matrilineal tick to start with. Prowess. Bring this guy in. We're mostly just looking for people who are, really good at prowess. That's our goal. We're just looking purely for knights, basically, at this point. You can't marry, and then Thorfinir, you're going to marry her. That's fine. Right, clear that out. We're being raided. It's fine. We're just going to be raided a lot. Accosted. We're going to kill him in a highway robbery. Dangerous journeys. Thanks to my brilliant plan and my hired thugs, Duke Stefan is finally dead. As the travel party stopped to camp for the evening, bandits poured out from among the trees, calling for blood and gold. Okay. Bandits were slain during the fighting and the dead do not speak. Okay, so now he's dead. Who holds his title? His title is held by this random person. I think that's fine. He doesn't hate us. I think we'll say justice is served. It'll end the house feud. We get capable family for 25 years, which is nice. Modifier is based on your current feud score. That seems fine. And for outliving our rival, we get a bunch of stuff as well. Justice is served. Wonderful. That went pretty well. That makes up for the raid being terrible. I should be less cavalier about just chucking my troops into battles against these raiders. Yeah, it's not going too well. We're just being raided non-stop. Social manipulation. The first time it happened, I barely even gave it a moment's thought, but my vassal Count Gerhard has grown bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed among my vassals. He has tested my limits. The others are sure to follow, unless I give him a taste of his own medicine. So I can ignore him and steal his ideas, give him tasks that are impossible to complete, comment on his shapely legs, or say, how dare you, Challenger King. Let's have a look here. So he is patient, just, and arrogant. So if he's unassertive, lethargic, or unambitious, you would do that. Everything in his power to get the task done. Okay. Or comment on his shapely legs. He is scarred, so maybe that would do something. But I think actually the best one is to ignore him and steal his ideas. I don't really want to spend the prestige. You know, honestly, just give me the dread. I'll take 5 opinion hit. I want to lose prestige. We're saving for something. Yeah, we know we're being raided. We don't need the messages about it. They actually just lost a battle to my vassal, I think, which makes me feel even worse because the AI vassal managed to beat them off while I failed. That's just horrible. Anyway. Yeah, we need to get better at fighting them off. A familial reflection. I remember the day when my daughter, Rhaenhild, was born, my serene daughter. Memories like these bring me comfort. No matter what happens, I know my family is there for me and that House Folkwalding stands strong. Prosperity over nobility, I whisper under my breath. So I can lose stress or give her some gold. I'll just take the stress loss, thanks. Our wife is pregnant. Interesting. That's fine, I think. How old is our wife? 29. So there's still a chance we get even more children. Let's have a look here. Oh yeah, don't care about you anymore. How's Ilva doing? Hey, Ilva has children. Cool. I'm gonna unpin. I think we've seen it where she's gone. Her life is fine now. I don't think we're gonna marry into her family anymore. I think we're kind of past that point. So we need barracks for that one. We can't do anything there. Can't do anything there, so that's fine. So Holland's fully upgraded, minus this, which we can get for if we had the Burrs innovation, which we also don't have. This is upgraded. We can upgrade this at 142, will allow us to get the next level of Hunter's Lodge. So we can get Hound Pens for a little extra attacks. That seems good. Okay, and a few extra levies. Okay. And then Zealand, can we upgrade the trade port? We can. Okay. We probably should. And we can also upgrade the walls and towers. I think in Ostfriesland we should probably get this one. Hostile raid time being increased seems pretty good. Yeah. So that's in 17. It's also the cheapest one, I think. So that works for us. So 142 is the number we're looking for. Prince Arnold imprisoned Thorfinir. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, what have we got in here? You can pardon your knight, Gargamel. Attempted family murder? I mean, that means you tried to murder my cousin, or you tried to murder your wife. I think. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm just going to ignore it for just now, but, like, could you not? Also, yeah, we do need the successor. Do we have anyone now? We do, 27. There we go, you'll be a perfect successor. That seems great. Okay, and we're working towards rank 3, which will get us Marshal. Cool. That seems good. Right. The other thing we could do is we could not buy a holding increase and we can get a men-at-arms increase. I don't think that's going to get us as much as I would want it to get us. I think it would be good, but I think that actually just increasing our holding is going to be better because we're not earning a ton of money currently. I think all that would do is that would cause us to be that would cause us to be out of money for longer. So my cousins were imprisoned and have now been released. Okay. Yeah, he's in wars against his king. That's never good. Never good. Right. So, continue to earn money. Cradled by death. As I wait outside the birthing chamber, each minute feels like a lifetime. Antoinette's screams have ceased, with no infant's cry to replace it. Something is wrong, I can feel it in my bones. The door opens, the midwife's wretched expression confirms all my fears. I'm so very sorry, my lord. Lady Antoinette, your daughter, they are both in heaven now. Oh, damn. Also, that only got us 18 stress. We are very good at handling stress. But you know what the oh, damn is? That means that our heir is now in charge of France. He is King Roland of France. And he has a regent against him. King Roland, you want an alliance? Okay. Interesting. That is an unexpected turn of events this early. You're fourth in line to inherit the county of Brie-Français. I am guessing. And heir is first in line. Okay. Wait, so what is this thing that he's in line to inherit? 3 more titles. He's in line to inherit the thing that my other son got. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, so my other son is also off and away. And he is in... yeah, he has currently got a regent here. Let me just double check. You do have an educator, right? Your educator is current... wait, no, you don't have a guardian? Wait a second, I didn't even check that. You don't have a guardian? Yeah, let's get you here. Also, like... wait, no, you need to have a Dutch guardian. Right, you need to be educated. I didn't realize that you didn't have a Dutch guardian, but now it makes sense. It's because you were at your mother's court. Right, offer guardianship. We're looking for somebody who is cultured Dutch. My court tutor would do. He is the only person we have available. And I think it has to be someone in our court. Is likely to be Dutch. Will not accept. Because he doesn't want to. That's a problem. I think you can convert to local culture, so it should be fine. I think that's how our vassal changed culture. So we can, in theory, just pivot, but that's annoying. How about you? Yeah, what if I change it from... yeah, what if I go to you and I say, actually... oh, we're currently his guardian. So we can change his culture, maybe? But let's give him a different guardian. Offer guardianship. Him, court tutor. Oh, he's already Dutch. In which case, you could probably stay with us as the guardian, and that would be fine. Yeah. Okay. There's some spanners in the works here. Also, do my other children have guardians? No, you're just gonna die. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Learning education. You're Dutch. I don't no longer need the Dutch filter on. Right. Yeah, you can educate her. And then my other child, my youngest son. I don't know why I thought you were a daughter as well. I have realized that instead of having 2 daughters, I had 3 sons. That's probably useful to know. You're 4. Hey, you know what? Why don't you come to my court? And why don't you come to my court as well? Nice. Okay. That's fine. So you should both be... you should accept my court invite any moment now. Surely? No? Okay, sure. Whatever. This is fine. Okay. Diplomacy perk. Groom to rule. All of my children get stats. Easy enough. Our heir got 2 stewardship. That's pretty nice. I'm very happy with that. His stewardship is not actually that terrible. His diplomacy is awful, but his stewardship's pretty good. We're not married. Ah, yes, that's true. We're not. We actually don't want any more children, so what I want is infertile. Sum of all skills. And we just want to look for somebody who has good skills. I guess ideally in the things that we don't. How about you? You're not that old. Actually, you would be better. Yeah. Although you might die sooner. Or 39, that's fine. Yeah. Let's go with that. No alliance. That's fine. Let's get married. Boiling anger. This guy's really mad at me, so I lost some stress. Cool. So now we have you, your assisting ruler, which means we get all of these stats increased, and now we can see our stats look even better. Wonderful. That's fantastic news. Okay. Not a lot has really happened, but we... a lot has happened. Like, as in, not a lot of time has passed, but a lot has happened. The more I study the noble art of statecraft, the more I realize how beneficial good relations with my neighbors are. I would like Lotharangia to like me. I think that would be really good. I graciously thank you for your invitation to your court. Ooh, okay. Hey, 142. We can buy the thing, although I think this event costs us money, so we'll hold off for a second. He is chaste, honest. Maybe he'd be okay with us not going all in on here. He's finally here. Tonight we'll have a feast welcoming our foreign guests. My wife has been hard at work with all the planning and preparation. She has asked me if I have any suggestions for the final touches. I think we would just let it progress as normal. That's fine. Merriment or reverence? The question is, would you prefer a grand dance of all the lords and ladies of the court or a visit to our church? Church. He did not like the church. An early departure. Oh no. The sun has barely risen when I noticed one of King Ogier's servants carrying a large chest. I followed the man to the courtyard where I found my guest overseeing the loading of his carriages. He startles when I greet him and proceeds to make vague excuse about a letter and some urgent business. Awkwardly, I wished him a safe journey and scamper back to my private quarters. He did not like it. Okay, well, to make up from it, I'm gonna buy myself some hound pens. Yeah, we're gonna do that instead. It's gonna make us feel better. Hey, 50 gold. Wonderful. And efficient taxation for extra holding taxes. Good work. Fantastic. Right. Let time move on. I kind of feel like I need to let time move on a little bit here. Our daughter learned the Czech-Slovakian language. Good. I'm not entirely sure how useful it will be to her, but good. Also, I just noticed that Bavaria holds Gelra. That's interesting. I'm not sure what we can do with that. Okay, you've created the Polish-Russian hybrid culture. Also Denmark, look at that. I just noticed it's expanding, as is Sweden. Denmark and Sweden are expanding a huge amount. Okay. I guess having a weaker Europe, as in like a weaker Western Europe, has caused these guys to basically be unchecked. Because usually you'd have some consolidation of power, which would then mean that when they come and raid, they'd get like chased off and things. So because they're not, they're becoming richer, they're getting more troops, and then they're just eating up their neighbors. Interesting. I assume that's what's happening. I could be wrong. It could just be, you know, what always happens, but that's fine. My liege, they say Duke Thorbjorn, your vassal, takes his reported claims on your lands more seriously each day. Inconsequential prattle, I think. Oh no, we can just write to him. 75%. That's much better. Yeah. We became bitter rivals. He ignored my letter. Oh no. My skilled brother. There are projects I would like to undertake in the county of Niedersticht, my liege. Alright, sure. Go for it. Development growth? Love it. Alright, well, turns out my opinion as to what we were doing about this guy has changed. He's now my rival. We could get rid of him. However, it kind of looks like he's doing a good job of getting rid of himself, so maybe we just, like, let him. That would be fine. Call to war? Count Hamelin's claim on the Kingdom of France? Okay, I accept. Wait, did that say East Francia? He's on our side, right? 8 allies? Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Wait, I definitely saw East Francia on the list. Didn't I? Oh, that was your other war. Oh, he's in your other war. Okay, your war against the tyranny. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, things are not looking good. I think we need East Francia in that other war, mate. I'm just telling you, I don't think it's gonna work with just the two of us. Anyway, I'm gonna end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.